It is about that time, and that time is welcome to another episode of Behind the Shades. The DoorDash girl. There is an update, but for those who don't know, this is a young lady that worked for DoorDash, and this happened to her.
So on October 12th, 2025, the DoorDash customer requested that their order be left at their front door. When I arrived at their front door was wide open. Their lights were on, and they were sleeping on the couch within eyesight of the front door with their pants and underwear pulled down to their ankles, and they were indecently exposed to me. I got this on video, and I'm not even going to be posting the video clip anymore because I'm pretty sure that's what's getting me the strikes. But yeah, I reported it to DoorDash, and DoorDash did ban the customer. And then 2 days later, DoorDash banned me, which doesn't seem unrelated. I appealed, and they were supposed to respond to my appeal within 7 to 10 business days. They didn't even provide me a reason for my deactivation. They're supposed to send an email. They didn't. So I contacted support, and they told me to continue with my appeal without knowing a reason why. There's an option to select, don't know why I was deactivated, and then you still have to explain yourself. So I did. And within 12 hours afterward, they had already denied my appeal. So I'm really never getting my DoorDash account back.
So as you can hear, as you can see, what happened is that she was supposed to drop off food to someone's house. She walked up to the door. The man was there unconscious on his sofa inside his house. He was in a vulnerable position, naked, and she decided to record him, post it online, and make the claims that she did. So let's put to the side whether you think she was SA'd or not. What this shows us is two things. One, the court of public opinion, and two, the court of criminal activity. Let's dissect these, shall we? So the first one of the court of public opinion is usually when something is done and the person immediately goes to online for answers. Some cases for validation and other cases for attention. But when you go online with a traumatic event, what you do is you open yourselves up to two things. People are going to believe you, people are not going to believe you. There's people who think one way about a specific event, and no matter how much evidence you show them, they won't stop thinking that. So in this case, some people, regardless of the evidence that's presented to them, will believe that she was essayed. Some people, regardless of the evidence that's provided to them, are going to believe that she wasn't. That's the problem with the court of public opinion. When she went online, she exposed herself to this type of feedback. Some people believe she was wrong. Some people believe she was right. What truly should be considered is this. Why are we as a society so quick to run to the online network, social media, for attention, validation, and confirmation? Reframe this whole scenario. She walked up to the door. She saw the person like that. She dropped off the food. She notified DoorDash. She notified the police, and she went on her way and made her report. Why wasn't that an option? The reason why it wasn't an option is because many of us are conditioned to go to our echo chamber, and our echo chamber is usually online. Our online tribe. That is one of the biggest problems here, because now you've created a divide. You have people arguing over something that, to her and her perspective, is traumatizing. To the man, being videotaped and having his address put online is traumatizing. We have two people that have been traumatized in two different ways, but all people are talking about is who do you believe, who you don't believe. And what's interesting about this whole situation is that there's actually an update from the police because charges have been filed.
23-year-old Olivia Henderson is now facing felony charges following a DoorDash delivery she made to a man's home on October 12th.
She recorded him without his consent and then subsequently disseminated those videos.
Police say Henderson recorded him while he was partially nude, incapacitated, and unconscious on his couch after drinking alcohol. DoorDash referring the I-Team to a statement they made on TikTok on October 16th. It says Henderson's DoorDasher account is deactivated along with the customers, adding, quote, posting a video of a customer in their home and disclosing their personal details publicly is a clear violation of our policies.
He was drunk, came home, tried to get undressed, fell asleep on his sofa. That's the likely scenario based on the information provided by the police and based on what the young lady has said. But let's continue. Police said the video was taken from outside the residence and it was posted on social media by the driver, where police said it drew significant attention. The man cooperated with the investigation. They did not find that a SA had occurred, they said in a release. The lady was arrested and charged with 1 count of second-degree unlawful surveillance, the videotape, and 1 count of first-degree dissemination of an unlawful surveillance image, nude pictures, and nude video. These are felony charges. Let's park that right there. Some people are going to say that it's unfair. Some people say that it is fair. The bigger conversation is this. We need to take a step back and not allow our biases and our beliefs to cloud our perspective. It's harder to do than it is to say. Because what people initially thought is a reflection on themselves, especially when they don't have any proof, facts, or evidence to back it up. The people that saw that video and immediately agree that she was SA'd, that's a reflection on them. If you present evidence, to my earlier point, that it didn't happen, they're not going to believe you. Because their mind was already made up the moment they press the play button. Now, the other side, to the people that immediately thought that she was lying, same thing. They look at a woman standing up there crying and they automatically think that she's pretending, that she wants money, that she wants attention, she wants validation. All of that could be true. All of that could not be true. What we do know, based on what's presented, is that when someone takes something and goes online, they're doing it for validation, confirmation, and attention. Whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. It could be they're raising awareness to a situation. It could be that they're trying to manipulate people. Both can be true because they're not mutually exclusive. What we do know is that this situation has put a spotlight on the limiting beliefs that people are imprisoned by. These beliefs are limiting in the way that people can't rationalize, they can't critically think, and they're not open to healthy conversations.